Hi guys, this video is brought to you today by my friend Shin, aka Weird8 Productions. Visit his channel with the link in the description to see his short films and his movie and cartoon compilations. This next story is shitting me. If you must know what it is, it's that okay, let me put it this way. So, Resident Evil 7 is coming to Switch. Yay! But in probably one of the most desperate ways possible. Let me explain. So, Resident Evil 7 is coming to Switch in Japan. Okay, this announcement, there were currently no Western plans yet. The thing is, it's not gonna be, Resident Evil, the full game, either on cartridge or as a download. It's going to be a cloud version of the game, meaning you have to play it online. It's basically like streaming the game, with services. It's similar to things like with PlayStation Now, and I know Nvidia has a similar service. Steam is all. I think even like Microsoft is also doing one with Xbox Play Anywhere. But anyway, basically you have to be online to play the game because you're playing it off of Capcom servers using your Switch. And yeah. Anyway, so the game itself is only going to be 45 megabytes because you're basically downloading, the file that lets you play Resident Evil 7 on the Switch, and it's going to cost 2,000 yen, which is around $20, which, and just, when this news story first broke out, I kind of took it as a better than nothing sort of approach. Yeah, it was still really weird, but I mean, hey, it is Resident Evil 7. But as I thought more about it, the obvious problems just started sinking in with what happens when, you don't have an internet connection or even one that's not very stable. Like the one at my house, I just upgraded to Spectrum. If you live in the Los Angeles area, please do not upgrade to Spectrum. You're better off with something like Frontier Communications Fios, if you know what I'm talking about. I mean, with things like the internet going down, or if your service provider does not offer a good bandwidth, and so it's just, obvious problems there. And especially if you take the Switch on the go, Switch doesn't have a cellular connection, and most Wi-Fi hotspots are still, especially Wi-Fi hotspots aren't going to be able to handle the bandwidth of streaming a gigabyte upon gigabyte, game. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just taking this as it's definitely better than nothing, but I definitely believe what Capcom should have done is kind of similar to what Bethesda is doing with the Switch, where they're bringing, over games like, Doom, and, they're able to get it running at 720p, 30 frames per second. So obviously the Switch can run some current generation games. I mean, yes, Resident Evil 7 is a newer title, but it's not too far off. I mean, hell, Bethesda is also bringing over Wolfenstein 2 to the Switch, and even though I said in the past some of the action scenes when the guns are firing, it looks a little stuttery, it still looks very playable. I would say it looks a little better than when Doom first came out on the Switch. So I definitely think Capcom should have tried something like that out, because it definitely would be nice if we could get the full game playing. I mean, I guess as for me, I can't be too disappointed since when I do play my Switch in portable mode, it's usually when I can't play on the TV, like if the family is watching a reality show or if it's late at night and I obviously don't want to, you know, play, a loud game with, lots of people that are, just like an hour or minutes away from going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, I definitely feel Capcom should have just brought over like a 720p 30 frames per second version of Resident Evil 7. Even if they have to strip off a couple layers of paint, I don't think they'll have to do it to the extent where it's going to look absolutely horrible. And there went my phone. But anyway, I guess the silver lining in this is that it does show that Switch third-party developers do really want to bring their games over to the Switch, although, in some ways it's done through desperate measures, whether it be, there goes my phone again, whether it be storage limitations or graphical limitations. I mean, storage limitations, if you look at a game like NBA 2K18, it says on the box you need a micro SD card to play the game because the game is so big that it requires extra storage. Or in this case, Resident Evil 7, I'm guessing in this instance it's because of graphical limitations. Let me actually look up how much storage Resident Evil 7 takes on Steam. So how much is it? Because the Switch comes with 32 gigabytes, and yes, I am 21 going on 22 on June 10th in Steam, but I guess Gabe Newell don't have a crystal ball. He has a beard and I think it rules. That's because he is Gabe Newell and he's cool. Yeah. If you know that song, God bless you. So, the PC version requires 24 gigabytes, so I guess you could say it is a storage thing. Maybe that's another reason why. Although I have to look at something like the PS4 version of Resident Evil 7. And because, I'm thinking maybe the console version, since you only have one version you have to deal with, it won't take up as much. Let's see. Resident Evil 7 on the PS4. Don't see. Yeah, no, I can't see how much. Maybe you could tell me in the comments below how much the PS4 and Xbox One versions take up. So I guess you could say storage limitations, but again, I feel like even though, yeah, it would have been better if there was like a 64 gigabyte version of the Switch, but I feel there are people out there that are willing to buy a bigger memory card like I am. So I actually do have a 64 gigabyte card in my Switch right now, which is getting filled up. But I feel one way or another, Capcom should have at least tried to make a local Switch version available where you don't have to go on the internet to play it. And also, another thing to point out is that this version of Resident Evil 7, the cloud version, you can only access it for 180 days. So once you buy it, it's only yours for 180 days. So it's another issue. I think it would have been a lot better if you could have access it anytime you want. Just like how I'm struggling in Doom so much, but I've been able to keep the game ever since it pretty much came out, and it's been since last November. Has it been 180 days? I'm not really sure. Or I think it's around getting there, but it is really cool that I'm still able to pop into arcade mode to blow off some steam once in a while. So I definitely feel Capcom should have tried to make a local Switch version, and I don't know, maybe if they could at least come out with a statement saying they tried, but due to graphical and storage limitations, there went my phone again. Or at the very least, I think Capcom should have at least come out with a statement saying, we tried, but due to graphical and storage limitations, we can't provide you with a local version. That's what I don't know, that's just kind of what the PR student in me feels. So, but yeah, it is what it is. If this version does come to the United States, I will definitely try it out. And I hope this is not going to be like some kind of measure by Capcom to say, hey, if this game doesn't sell well, then they're going to be like, I don't know if we can sell games for Switch. Because the problem there isn't that it's the Resident Evil name. The problem is that this is such a chintzy solution that you can only play this online and only for 180 days. So, yeah, maybe since E3's coming around, Maybe we will see the cloud version come to Western markets. Maybe Capcom will make that announcement at E3. But I'm kind of hoping that they announce, in response that they're going to at least start to make a Switch version that can be played locally. So it is what it is. So, alright, guys, this has been Blood Moon Bobby. If you have any ideas for cartoon, movie, tech, or Olympic related stories, my email is down below in the description. So, if you want me to talk about such things, please let me know. So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you later. Hey guys, this has been a Blood Moon Bobby video. Please like this video or dislike it, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.